Well, I have to say I spent a lot of years before owning my own business working at other salons for women that were maybe hairstylists or just wanted to own a salon and had people kind of working for them. And it was really, really hard to maintain the level of quality control that I wanted. People are more concerned with production and how fast you're doing something and how much you're charging. And I think that it's easy to lose sight of being responsible and not just being kind of like a factory. And being my own boss and having my own business has really, it gives you the control of I'm not willing to do this service unless I know I can do it this well. I'm not willing to offer this unless I can charge this much. I'm not willing to compromise on the quality of product. It really gives you just so much more freedom that is so important when you are taking care of people.
So you mentioned that people come to you with problems. How do those problems happen?
A lot of it I think stems from the the industry has really turned into people want to, walk in, get something done real fast and be kind of out of there. It's definitely created this environment of little chop shops that are not as necessarily educated. They're not really concerned about the health of your hands and feet. They just want to get you out of there. So you can run into so many problems on your hands. People will use like electric files on your natural nails. Instead of just doing the cuticle work by hand, they take this Dremel to your natural nail. They take a whole layer or a few off of your nails, and then they apply acrylics. And people think that that's the only way that acrylics will stay. But people think that because you kind of trust them as a professional to know what they're doing. And then they're coming to me with, my nails are destroyed under here. I don't know what's going on. And then with pedicures, you find thousands of places using cheese graters on people's feet, which are in fact illegal, and make your calluses come back even stronger because you're causing a trauma to your skin. But they do that instead of saying, hey, I need you to actually come back in a few weeks because you haven't been here in this long and we want to take care of this, but we want to do it the gentle way so it's safe for you. Instead, they're using very fast methods, very harmful methods. And I think it's become such a standard that we don't, well, not we, but people in general tend to not question it anymore. And it's just, and then on top of it, the practices of sanitation are not really what they should be in a lot of those places either. They're using liners, but not cleaning the pedicure baths in between, or they're not sanitizing their implements properly, or they're reusing stuff that they shouldn't be, gloves. I've heard of just the most horrifying things, and it really is your health at risk. It's not just a beauty service. It is the health of your hands and feet. And it definitely, I see so many things where people just tell me horror stories where you're kind of like, how are they doing that to people and getting away with it? And it just, I would love to see a change in the industry. I would love to see people more educated on what they deserve out of that appointment and what they can expect and what they can say no to. Just because they're a professional doesn't necessarily mean they're doing what's in your best interest. So it's definitely that's a lot of the problems that come in, but there's even more. It's really crazy.